Greetings, class. My name is Oreo Latin, and today I'm going to be talking about depression and some of the signs of depression. I feel like this is a topic that we all should discuss because of some of the things that we're having going on in society as far as the pandemic. Um, Depression is a topic that surely enough should be talked about, and I just wanted to discuss some of the things about it. Depression is one of the most common uh, mental health diseases globally. And in order to determine if someone depressed, we should all learn the signs of depression. Like we learn CPR. Learning the signs and how someone thinks when they're depressed can be crucial to someone's life. And this this disorder is not a disorder that just goes away. It's in a disorder that progresses and sometimes can cause suicidal thoughts or even suicidal attempts. So that's why it's so crucial for us to learn the signs of depression. Um, Sometimes depression can be ongoing. It can last a week. It can last 2 weeks. It can last a month or a year. We never know where someone's headspace is. So that's why it's crucial to check up on loved ones and people who suffer from depression. Um, as a psychology major, I've been studying on depression and learning some of the signs of depression and what causes depression. Some of the signs of depression are fatigued, loss of appetite, loss of interest, pacing back and forth. It's just like a longing feeling of loss of interest, and lower serotonin levels plays a role in us being depressed. Sometimes uh, we don't have enough serotonin, and that can cause depression, and it also plays a part in suicide attempts. It causes us the loss of serotonin causes us to have higher risk of suicide. Um, so yeah, understanding that is something that most people don't never get a chance to know, and I feel like learning these things will definitely save some people's lives. With that being said, the suicide rate within um, our country has been rising these last 2 decades. Our suicide rate has rise 32%, and I feel like that's horrible, especially since we have teens and adolescents that also is becoming suicidal and is a part of that suicide rate. So don't forget about the children and that they can be in the midst of this too, and this pandemic with them being out of school and missing out on being having social time with their friends and family can cause depression in children as well. So we have to remember that. Um, Another thing that can play a role in um, mental health problems is just not having people in your life that care about you can play a role in mental health and depression. So be kind to others. Give away things that you don't need. Pack it up. Give it away. Because some people who lives in poverty, they suffer from um, depression as well. So remember that. I'm just thinking about some things. That's why I'm kind of at loss for words, because this is at this time, and I'm just thinking of the people that I know that's suffering from depression, and it really brings emotional feelings for me right now. There's 264 million people of all ages that suffer from depression, and I really don't want to lose no one that I know because of this. That's why I feel like we should all reach out. We're all in this together, and we should reach out to one another and know that depression is not something that you have to battle alone. It's globally, and everyone goes through it. Some things that can help us with depression is talking to someone, a doctor, or getting someone some type of medication. And antidepressants help with depression, and natural remedies such as vitamin B, zinc, lavender, saffron, omega-3s help with depression. But always consult a doctor before you start taking a new regimen and something new, because some things can make depression worse and cause triggers. And if someone you know suffer from depression, it is always good to check, if you think you know someone that suffers with depression, check on them, be there for them, and take care of yourself as well, so you can be that crutch for someone. Remember that depression is serious. It's a serious condition. Never underestimate depression. And don't forget about our children. Again, like I said, children suffer from depression too. We have some stats here. Percentages of disorders with children in health treatment, ages 8 through 15. Anxiety disorders is 30%. Mood disorders is 45%. We have conduct disorder, therefore 45%, and ADHD is 45%. 50% is any disorder, 50%. So don't forget about our children. They are going through this with us. And everyone, take care of yourselves. Try to enjoy your weekend and Memorial Day. I appreciate the time, and thank you once again.